And welcome everybody to the Kiosk Presents here in Buffalo, New York. You know, we got somebody visiting with us today who has a unique job in all the world. There's only one general manager of Clydesdale operations for Anheuser-Busch, and we have him today, Jeff Knapper. Jeff, welcome to the Kiosk Presents here in Buffalo.
Hi, Don. You know, I've never looked at it that way, but that is a very unique job. There's only one of them in the world.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is very cool. It's a great job. I'm very privileged to have it.
Well, listen, we're talking to you from Warm Springs Ranch in Boonville, Missouri. Warm Springs sounds wonderful right now, especially since in Buffalo it's 20 degrees. What's it like over there?
Well, it's actually, I don't want to rub it in, but it's supposed to be in the 50s today and sun, so this weather will be headed your way soon.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you for sending that to us. But there's a foal and a mama running around in the background and all that. You're on a ranch. You are in charge of the Clydesdale operations. Tell us all about what's going on right now. We saw the Super Bowl ad. It was wonderful, endearing and all that. But give us a little background on what's going on with your operations.
Well, the Super Bowl spot actually was a tribute to our operations. And what most people don't know is Anheuser-Busch has 175 Clydesdales around the United States. The Budweiser Clydesdale operation is extremely large, and there's almost 50 AB employees that take care of the Clydesdales on a day-to-day basis. And like you said, we're in Warm Springs Ranch in Boonville, Missouri, and this is our breeding facility. This is where all the baby Budweiser Clydesdales are born, and it actually is open for tours April through October. But then after they leave Boonville at early age 2, they go to our farm in St. Louis called Grant's Farm, and it's like a prep school for Clydesdales, if you will. It's where they go and learn how to take baths and get haircuts and get manners training and be cooperative little Clydesdales. And then they go to Merrimack, New Hampshire, where they go to our training facility at about age 4 to learn to pull the wagon and work in teams so they can eventually graduate and be part of the Budweiser Clydesdale traveling teams that consumers see around the United States. And there's 3 teams that travel the country, spreading the good word, the quality and heritage of Budweiser and Budweiser Clydesdales.
Well, there's a little foal running around that doesn't have a name or has a name that hasn't been announced, and there was a social media campaign to name the horse, which we jokingly before the interview said, we have a horse with no name. So, okay, let's go on with that.
Yeah.
Have you announced the name? Do you want to tell us about how you came up with the name?
For sure. There is a baby Clydesdale running around behind me, and how we decided to name the name is we sent it out to our Facebook followers and also initiated the first Budweiser tweet asking consumers to help us name the baby. And we had amazing response. Within a week we had over 50,000 suggestions and recommendations. So great excitement behind that, and we actually narrowed it down. There was a lot of names suggested, a lot of close calls, like Stan was one of them after the late Stan Musial. Star was another one that was very prominent. But we ended up naming her Hope after the commercial and optimism and bond between the trainer and the horse. We thought Hope was a very fitting name.
Now, have you announced it on with the social media yet? The winning name?
We have, yes. We made the
right.
decision last night, but then first thing this morning we announced it on air and through social media.
Well, but this is a broadcast first, though. Okay, it's being announced here in Buffalo, New York. If you weren't on the social media page where the horse was named, you now know it. It's Hope.
That's correct.
All right, great. How long have the Clydesdales been a part of Budweiser marketing?
The Clydesdales have been around, this is our 80th anniversary actually this year. Wow. And we're introduced to celebrate the repeal of Prohibition back in 1933 when August Busch Jr. gave August Busch Sr. a team of Clydesdales, and we delivered the first case of Budweiser to the White House. And they've been part of the company and the heritage and tradition in celebrating the quality between Budweiser, the beer, and Beechwood aging, and all the hard work that goes into making Budweiser the high-quality product that it is, and the Clydesdales showcase that.
You know, you already answered a question that somebody asked, and they were very concerned because they're a member of PETA. They said, you know, animals used in marketing and promotion, they're always concerned about how they're treated, and obviously you guys have gone way out of your way to make life good for the Clydesdales.
Well, most definitely. I mean, the horses are an icon for the company. They're an American icon, and when they get the best of the best, we have the best facilities. They get the best care. They're pampered on a regular basis. They don't want for anything. They're the royalty of the equine world. So we're very proud of the hard work and care and passion that go into taking care of the horses. So that's part of who we are as a company, and that's why Anheuser-Busch keeps it internal. And this is all company. These are part of Anheuser-Busch, and the employees that take care of them are also Anheuser-Busch employees. So we can keep that quality in check.
Oh man, I want to be a Clydesdale.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
It's a good life. When are you going to bring them to Buffalo?
You know, we visit Buffalo. We've been there many times. Unfortunately, I don't have a schedule in front of me, but I would not be surprised if one of the traveling teams was in that general vicinity sometime this year.
Sounds good. We hope so. Well, Jeff, thank you for joining us. A pleasure having you here. Wonderful commercial, beautiful horses, majestic. I'm not saying they should replace the American Bald Eagle, but they're #2 on my list.
I understand that. Don, I appreciate your time. Thanks for having us.